Welcome, everybody. Tonight we're not going to get up to anything too super spectacular. We're just actually going to go hop in with any luck. That is, hop into our creative mode here in a creative private server that I'm on to work on the endgame ship for a single player tutorial or my single player game. I mean, I got it mostly fleshed out. There's just a couple other little things I have to do now. Whether or not it's going to load in is a different story. Sometimes it doesn't load in the best. Yeah, and just kind of chill. We're just gonna work on the ship a little bit. It's called Project X. I haven't given it a name yet. But essentially, it's going to be, if you are keeping up with the live streams of my single player challenge that I'm running with it, it's kind of going to be like a live-in ship with with mining capabilities and everything else. So it's a build I've never done before, so hopefully it works. I mean, it works for the most part. I just, I gotta skin it still and put pins on it and that kind of stuff. If it will spawn in. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna go back to the main menu for now. We're gonna try reloading into the game again. See if that works. See if that works. As my single player found uranium. I have played a little bit off camera. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just sucked with some Star Citizen. Because right now there's kind of no point for me to do Star Citizen streams because I'm not hopping in the PTU. I know that's probably what everybody wants is EPTU, jumping a pyro, that kind of stuff, but I'm not doing that. I got too many other games on my computer that kids like to play, and so I want to save pyro for, when it's actually kind of working okay. So it's kind of the plan. Are you gonna load in or what? Trying to. Nope. Come on. Come on. Hmm. I guess maybe Star Citizen it is. I guess Star Citizen it is. All right. Hold on. All right, let's switch this over to Star Citizen then. Let's bring that. My voice attack. Launch into Star Citizen. All right. There we go. All right. Well, guess we're gonna Star Citizen then.
I thought you were
Oh,
somebody
damn.
that I wanted to talk to, but as I saw you, I was like, I don't think I can.
Why do you think Jacob, right? Jacob's one of my longest standing friends from LHS. Do you know what Jacob's "this is how I met him" story is? He heard I was willing to fight. Him and Jesse both heard I was willing to fight, heard I was good at street fighting. He walked the fuck up and asked me how good I was, and I threw a 4-piece on him before he could try to back up from it, and I walked off.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. That's how Jacob met me. That's how he remembers meeting
It's
me. in high
fucking wild that that's how you met Nate, considering his fucking nickname is Gloves.
Yeah, I know. That was the point. He came to me thinking he was hot shit like that because he was known for fighting. And I looked at him and was like, oh, that's cool. I am too.
And how the
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
did you even get on the topic of being willing to fight not only him, but Jesse too?
They came to me. I didn't know them. I didn't say shit to them. I hadn't said shit about them. They showed up at LHS in the middle of my freshman year.
I was about to say, Jesse was a senior when I was a freshman.
Yeah. They came to LHS in the beginning of my freshman year, moved from where they had been going to school a couple of towns over, and came to Lexington 2 months after I started. And
brownies are
he
shit.
came to me shortly after I had smacked fucking JJ.
I don't remember JJ.
Yeah, he was a blonde-headed spit fuck from Westover.
I was about to say, it kind of says a lot.
Dragon, what you up to, dude? You get your
Yeah.
shit all settled out?
Yeah, mostly. I was gonna try and do a Space Engineers build, but my private creative server that I was trying to get into wasn't working, so here I am.
Are we gonna talk about those drones?
No, because I'm alive again.
Right,
No.
you talk about them now. They're all over the news now.
Yeah.
You tell that
This is
to,
like
to
an
my
inside
2
joke
emails
type thing.
accounts and other things that are now. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, they tried to squelch. They tried to squelch me before it became regular stuff. No, I just got things settled. It took me like 2-3 days.
We all know that it's Space Force. It's not fucking new news.
I kind of know otherwise, but I can't say it on live.
No, it was after you said that, dude, my TikTok was like just straight up nothing but
Well, yeah,
that.
because the phone was listening to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not what I said.
That's actually how I shop for stuff.
It wasn't on stream.
What'd you say, Dragon?
It wasn't what I said on stream. It was my actions apparently that I took when after I went to bed that got me into trouble. But I think I started stuff.
Did you learn a valuable lesson?
Nope. They fired the first shot. Let's just leave it at that.
They fired the first shot.
Yep.
Fuck.
There's a reason why there's always guns within arm's reach.
Oh no, these things you can't touch with guns. You gotta touch with metaphysical stuff. That's beside the point. Why it's so laggy? Where did I log out at? No, I had a few conversations with a few old allies, and there's a number of us that are working on a solution for it now, but I don't think we're supposed to stop it, so we'll see how it goes. That it's so laggy.
What's going on with my ship here?
Oh, Everest, that's why it's so
And
laggy.
that was the crazy part, was like that happened with Nate, and Jesse wasn't even willing to try me. Jesse was just cool and wanted to be my friend after
the
that.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
That's also why Nate got suspended like 2 weeks after that, though, because somebody came up and tried to start some shit with me in the cafeteria, and Nate was like, "Don't worry about it, I got it," and put hands on motherfucker in the cafeteria.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna hop back to silent and maybe try and go derping around to OM Point, see if I find any
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
whatchamacallits,
location. Please
sites to
visit
see if
again.
unless anybody
So
else has got
guys,
some.
when I get my computer back up and running, and I get internet and shit like that going on, you guys gonna try to crew the Polaris with me and go out and fuck shit up?
Can. You bought a Polaris?
Yeah, I got one during I had enough account value to get it, but I didn't have enough account value to like get the Polaris and have some shit to go with it. So a buddy of mine who had concierge used the concierge store war bond deal to get it for me cheaper, and got me an upgrade from the A2 for it. And then I ended up spending like 50, 60 bucks during IAE to get a bunch of war bond upgrades. So I technically got my Polaris for like 500 bucks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Polaris is an overrated ship, anyways.
You said,
All
what was
right,
it,
listen
Dragon?
here, Haterade.
What? Amando?
What?
I tried to ask Dragon what he said.
Oh,
That was my
I
fault.
just said it's an overrated ship.
Oh, Dragon, I see you in here, dude.
It's definitely probably overrated the way a lot of people hold it and the way a lot of people look at it. I don't look at it in an overrated type of way. I got the Polaris specifically for what I wanted out of a semi-capital to capital ship in my fleet, and it fit better than the 890 did.
Yep.
And I don't really like the 890 if I'm honest, so I went with the Polaris because RSI is like one of my favorite designers. Connies are like my favorite ship in the game.
Yeah, well, I know that. No, it's just, and that's the neat thing about Star Citizen is anybody can do anything, and there's everybody's ship is their own in any way, shape, or form, right? So, I can't justify it myself when I got like God knows how many Polarises in my own org.
My other reason for getting one is because part of what I used to do a lot of was a lot of like scrapping and shit like that to make money. But I did it a lot with like the Vulture because I don't like trying to run the Reclaimer solo. And the issue I always had trying to use the Vulture and make good money was I felt like I could never get enough SCUs of shit built up before I had to go sell it and pull it off the ship. But I don't have that problem if I'm going out, pulling it out of a Polaris, scrapping and landing it there. I've got fucking almost 600 SCUs worth of cargo in the Polaris. I can be out there for fucking days.
Yeah, you know what? I have learned with Vulture. I'll just go and dump my stuff in the freight elevator where I'm going to sell it all, and just go back out and then do it that way. And then that way, there at the end of the day, I'm not double, triple handling everything. That's just me. But
that's fair. Like I was doing that until I got to the point where I felt like I was spending more time going back and forth dropping shit off than I was scrapping.
I know I'm a miner by trade, but the RMC is more consistent. But for me, it was just more or less hey, it's the end of the night. Hey, there's 5 ships around Everest that I'm going to go and scrap. Okay. Go and scrap them and make 400 or 500K, and then turn around and go, okay, I'm all good now.
Fair. It's valid. It's going to be one of the only other reasons I want something like the Polaris is because I can put the Vulture in the Polaris. I can take the Polaris out to do like certain bounties up to like HRTs or whatever easily by like one turret PDC it. And then once the mission is over, I can just pull the Vulture out of the Polaris, scrap it, go right back to it, and move on to the next one.
Yep. No, that's the neat thing about this game is that there's no wrong answer. There's no really... Don't get me wrong, there's more right answers for the situation, but there's no wrong answer.
That's not completely true. The wrong answer is buying a Polaris and not a starter pack.
Well, hey, if that's what you want, that's as long as you can justify it.
No. See,
Never use it.
I was gonna say, you got it wrong there. The wrong answer would be buying just a Polaris without a starter pack. The right way to do it is to buy the Polaris and then the Rock immediately after, so you hit concierge. You don't need a starter package.
Yeah, I'll probably never own any like big capital ship like that. I don't have that many friends.
I said the same thing when I first got into this game, just so you know. Like, I said the same shit. I got a starter package for the game, upgraded it to a C1. It was like, I'll probably never put any more money into this. I never have enough people I'm playing with to make it worth it. Here I am 8.5 months later and $1,300.
That's true.
more.
I did buy a fucking monitor for this
Yeah.
game and new fucking sticks and shit.
Well, I've been at this game now better part of 4 years, and I'm sitting around almost $3,000 US.
Yep.
So, but my biggest ship that I technically is flyable right now is the A2.
Oh, what happened there?
Next to that, I have the Ironclad. I have the Arastra. But the A2
I've
is
thought about wanting the Ironclad, honestly.
Well,
I want to get that new ship that comes out during 4.0, whatever it's called.
The Mirai Guardian.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Now
Yeah.
the question is, which one do you want? Do you want the basic Guardian or do you want the QED version?
Well, fuck, I didn't know there was two.
Well, and
Yeah,
they'll both be overpowered until of course they do the traditional CIG nerf after they make all the sales.
Right. Yeah, no, there's two variations of it. There's the basic one, which 8 size 2 missiles, and there's the QED version which comes with 1 size 5 gun, 2 size 3 missiles, but it comes with a quantum interdiction system. Or not
What?
interdiction, quantum dampener. Not the interdiction, but it comes with the dampener, which stops you from going into quantum.
Hmm.
That was bullshit. Fucking suicide bombers.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I got my F7. I got my. I'm not. If I'm going heavy, I'm going my A2 for combat. Otherwise, the F7 does everything else I need it to do.
See, this is where I'm weird. A lot of people hate on me for it, but my favorite fighters in the game so far at the moment are the Vanguard series.
Yeah,
But it's because like I do a lot of personal role playing in my mind, and I can't justify having a ship I can't live out of, which is the only reason I own a Saber now, is because my Saber is going to be used in tandem with my Polaris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, me, I play the game to have fun, and I know it sounds like you play the game to have fun in the way that you feel you can have fun with it. And that's the key thing.
Right.
That is
Play the game to get off the mullet. Some of a bitch sitting there playing.
Hell yeah, brother. Me too.
Nah. See, that's where you got me fucked up. If I'm trying to get off the mullet, I'm gonna just go to TikTok. TikTok's got a better image than Discord does. And besides, if I have him pulled up in TikTok, I can hear him talk to me, and then I can just go to my private chat and look at that picture he sent me and just get off on a little tip of his nuts.
oh god.
You missed it, man. Yesterday he was screaming "fuck me, daddy" and all sorts of stuff. Man, that.
Yeah, that's I was getting paid to do that though. I wouldn't do that for free. It's crazy.
I don't give a shit. I got off 6 times last night, baby boy. Fuck yeah.
I gotta be careful talking about the type of shit Mullet be sending. My old lady gets jealous.
As long as it's not a quasi Christmas card, you're okay.
Oh, I have like 3 of those. Asked him for extras. Yeah, quality Christmas is wild.
That's an understatement, sir. That is an understatement.
You showed me that, and I was like, "Damn, dude, gonna have to step away real quick. I'll be back here shortly."
Wife's like, "Where are you going?" Oh, don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah,
It's all right. You'll hear me from the other room. I promise. Hell no. Last time somebody talked about sending me some shit like Mullet sent me the other day, my old lady hopped into the Discord chat and was like, "Listen, motherfucker, you gonna try him. You better be ready to be a bottom on camera."
Oh my
Fuck,
god.
Mullet, you send everybody the picture of your balls but me. Now I feel just left out.
I got it. I got the helmet and everything.
Big Kid got it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, percentage of quality, because I thought it'd be very fucking funny, and then he didn't see it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He didn't see it right away, so I kept telling him about it. I was like, yeah,
Took him a
man.
minute.
Like, yeah, it did. And I was like, yeah, right there, dude. You gotta look for it. And finally he noticed it. Didn't say anything. I sent it to BK immediately, like not even 2 seconds. BK was like, oh god, dude, your balls. Come on, man. And
Yeah, I
BK
even
like,
showed my wife.
I'm gonna show my wife. I'm like, oh, fucking care.
Oh my god.
She couldn't find it either.
Yeah,
She was like, "What
took
am I
her a
looking
minute.
for? This is the joystick." I was like, "Damn!" I was like, clearly, I spent too many years in the army because I knew exactly what I was looking at.
Those are nuts, bitch. God damn.
The show was fucking funny. Had me like tearing up, dude.
All right. Well, we got 3 minutes to wait. Bastards blew up my Taurus.
See, that's what I started with. When I went from a fighter up to a slightly bigger ship, the Taurus is what I upgraded to, and I used that sumbitch for like over half a year before I went to anything else.
It's a good ship. I like it.
I'd pick the Taurus over the Andromeda and all that.
I'll be honest, I might not upgrade it till the Kraken comes out. I can get my hands on that because I want that Kraken.
Quality's Phoenix is actually really fucking sick.
I wanted the Phoenix so fucking bad, and I would have had it if it wasn't for the fact that both times it's gone on sale during the time that I've played this game. I've had to work when I put it on sale, and by the time I got a lunch break to be able to go onto the fucking website, that bitch was sold out.
Yeah, this shit's fucking really fucking sick looking, dude. It made my Andromeda look like shit, and I was like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna have to upgrade now.
Yeah, but
Listen, if I had, I don't know if I would have gotten a Polaris if I could have gotten my hands on a Phoenix. Like if I could have gotten the Phoenix, probably never would have went on Polaris.
Yeah, I don't understand how they sell out of virtual ships.
we just don't fucking. We're like, oh man, they sold out. Damn it.
Well,
And
you
then you gotta
see,
think really hard. You're like, wait,
it's
fucking
because
virtual.
it's because the JPEG generators can only generate so many JPEGs at a time, right? And then they get.
Well, see, I don't know if the Phoenix counts as a JPEG. It's actually in the game. You can use it.
Yeah, but it's still they're selling JPEGs, and the JPEG generator runs out of
I'm
battery.
in my max, man. Hey, those things ain't gonna break through my shields anytime
See,
soon.
that's another one I like too. I like the Star Lancer Max, but they're gonna fucking nerf it
Oh yeah,
and make it slower, which that's gonna suck,
Yeah.
dude.
If they
It's
make that
so-
ship fucking slower, I'm gonna celebrate the fact that I melted mine because I found out that some bitch was like 50 meters slower than the fucking Polaris and immediately got rid of that bitch. I was like, how you gonna sell me a large freighter that moves slower than a fucking capital ship?
I don't know, dude. It moves quick, bro. Like it's very impressive.
As far as maneuverability, yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
Max speed, slow as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
They need to definitely cap it like the other ones at 200.
Right. See, it also pissed me off the way they put the cargo grid in that ship. Like the cargo grid for the back end, I was cool with. That's fine. It works out the way it's supposed to and it sits right. But the way they have the cargo grid set up in the middle cargo grid, you cannot tell me that they couldn't have very easily non-clippingly fit a third SCU tier of cargo on that fucking middle cargo grid.
Oh, you 100% can.
Like that, they had no reason to make it 2 SCUs tall instead of fucking 3. They could have made it 3 tall like they did with the cargo grid in the back, and the bitch would have been fine. They just didn't fucking want it. They made it hold less cargo on purpose.
Well, it can't be too good.
Now about an M2.
I still
See,
got
and
my
that was
max.
other thing.
I'm gonna keep.
I had to get rid of my Hercules because that bitch don't sit right ever.
They're fixing it in 4.0.
Yeah, and it's fixed in 4.0.
That's what they said going to point 24 from point 23 because the C2 in point 23 had a problem where anytime you open the front cargo ramp, the ship would do a backflip. And they said they would fix that. And their way of fixing it, the Hercules no longer do backflips. Now they just tap dance back and forth the entire time you have a fucking ramp. I'm like,
I seen it personally yesterday. Pretend Dad had his C2 out and opened up the ramp to drive a vehicle in. It didn't move one bit. They fixed it. Because I was asking him about it. And he showed me.
One of the things they need to fix, especially with some of that price changing they're doing, is they need to make it to where I can sell fucking ordnance I take off other people's ships.
They need to fix these damn turrets. That's what they need to fix.
Need to fix this
Indestructible
damn
turrets.
door.
Piece of shit.
You'll
Fucking
get your rent when you fix this damn door.
No, man. I was on fucking Spectrum the other day, and people were like talking directly to a guy from CIG and was like, "Listen, I can
Hell yeah.
understand an ordnance price increase and shit like that. Like, I could get it. I could see why you want to do it. What I want to know is why the ordnance prices went up 50 times to 100 times per fucking size of ordnance." And dude from
Right back.
CIG was just like, "We did that to incentivize going on to other people's ships and stealing them from the ships to be able to sell them to make money." And somebody immediately responded with, "Yeah, that's great. That's an okay and understandable reason I could get behind if it weren't for the fact that I can't fucking sell the ordnance anywhere."
Facts.
And then everybody I talked to about it is like, "Oh, well, I think that's to try to push more of a player-based market because of the way Pyro's going to be." And I was like, that's also an understandable point that I could understand if it wasn't for the fact that you're talking about selling those ordnance to players in a piracy system where 95% of the time you go to try to sell ordnance like that with people for hundreds of thousands per shot, and they know you have at least a couple of extra shots to be able to sell. They're probably just going to try to show up to pirate you. You're not gonna make any fucking money on it because people are just gonna try to take it from you.
Oh, come on, elevator work.
When I first got on, I couldn't open my elevator or my hangar wouldn't open.
That's because you're not supposed to get off in public spaces. You're fucking freak.
It says who?
The law.
Hey, laws were made to be broken.
I almost said some shit that about got BK banned on TikTok.
Unless it's doctor disrespect stuff, then that law is not meant to be broken. That's meant to be there.
Hell no. Laws are meant to be broken. Looks at the laws for clarifications of consent. My wife just gave me a hell of a look.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, these motherfuckers emailed me one more fucking time. It is now 10 o'clock at night.
Is it? I gotta go to bed.
These fucking
So,
people.
Mullet, did you feel the diddle I left behind in your chair for you?
The what?
Did you feel the diddle I left in your chair?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you sat your hole straight on it.
Yeah, I feel great.
This is why most people don't stay talking to me, because I'm weird.
Oh, no, I don't want dude. Trust me. Don't bother me one bit. We can get gay. Oh, wait, BK's on the stream. Shit. Never mind. No, we can't.
Can't say that word.
I know. My bad. My bad.
20
I just
bucks is
realized
20
it.
bucks.
And anybody can say what they want. It's not against the norm if the lights are off.
That's
Yeah.
not And that lady down in Florida learned a hard lesson about saying what she wanted.
Which one?
The one that called up Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield and said, deny, defend, depose. You guys
Oh
are
yeah,
next.
yeah. I've seen that. She went to fucking. She got went to
She's
jail or
in jail
whatever.
right now. She's going to court. They told her it was $100,000 bond to get out.
For what?
She called up Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield because they denied her medical claim, and she said, deny, defend, depose. You guys are next.
Oh,
Damn.
uttering death threats. A lot of businesses don't take that too kindly.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
They went arrested her. She's looking at, I think they said 9 years in prison for that.
Yep. Potential
Just
terroristic threat.
exercising freedom of speech.
It's
Yeah.
no, because as soon as if she had said this would be why people would like you next or something along those lines, but she implied that she was going to come and get them. It was
Yeah,
a
see,
threat.
there's
Dude,
there's
fucking medical
declared
insurance is such a
freedom
scam.
of speech clause.
Biggest
Yeah,
scam
see,
in the
there-
history of the
there's-
United States.
Dragon, do you
Well,
get free
see, I feel
medical
like
over
that's
there in Canada,
harsh.
right?
Oh, it's not free. I pay
Yeah.
for it in every dollar I spend. I pay for it in every dollar I make.
Really? No, I
But-
can see like
Yeah,
the
it's
only thing I
part of
can
their
see about
taxes.
free medical and shit like that
No,
is the
it's-
wait time.
It's not free.
Yeah.
No,
trust
there
me.
is no. Please don't misunderstand. There is no such thing as free medical.
No,
Well, I
There
know
is.
UK they get free medical.
No,
no,
well,
no, you're
yeah,
paying for it.
I'm
in
I'm sure
your
they pay for it in
taxes.
some way, but still, like the only thing I don't like about it is that you have to
Naval eggs and mace.
like wait for fucking to see somebody for like months on end. And he said his teeth were fucked up and he had to get a tooth pulled, but he had a appointment like 6 months out. Like that fucking sucks.
I mean,
right.
hey, you know what? Listen, I would rather live in a country where I could call my dentist right now and go, hey, 3 out of my 4 wisdom teeth are cracking and all 4 of my wisdom teeth are compacting every other tooth in my mouth, and then go, okay, we'll remove those in like 6 to 8 months, instead of dealing with what I've been dealing with in the United States, where I've been trying to get these wisdom teeth removed since I was 19. I'm 26, going on 27 now. And the last time I called a dentist to try to get them removed, they looked at me and told me I needed $3,000 up front before they would even
Yep.
look at my mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah, my 15-year-old just went into the dentist because hers are growing in, and they said, yeah, all 4 got to get pulled. We're like, okay. They're like, yeah, it's $4,600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, listen, don't get me wrong. I understand it's a bitch and a half to wait months on months to be able to get a fucking appointment. But I would rather wait months to get the appointment and then get that shit done than wait 4 years and still be told I need $4,000 before they'll even fucking look at it.
Mhm.
Hey, Brian, are you in my server still?
No,
I am what you
left
need.
because the server wouldn't let me use the elevator.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's crashing.
Yeah. I left the game and then I came back in and I joined your server again and it still wouldn't let me use the elevator, so I went to a new server.
My inventory wasn't loading, and I couldn't reload.
Yeah. No, if you wanna join mine, this server seems to be working correctly.
All right, let me exit
I
the
gotta-
menu.
Got to click drugs first.
I don't know how full it is, but
It's
seems
probably
to be
full.
working right.
I think Dragon joined us too because I seen his thing on the elevator.
At least I was able to.
Yeah, I joined
was
in on
able
one
to
of you
use
guys.
the
I don't
you're
know who.
Your server's full, just so you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, way to go.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I'm just running around Outpost looking for presents right now, just for something to do. Flying my alien
man.
silent around.
Live restrictions for some audiences. Your life contains themes that may be uncomfortable and restricted. It took that long for it to hit me for your terminology.
It was either
All
his or
right,
what
all
I
right.
said.
Bromosexual.
usually the
I'll
A-
start using that. My bad.
Usually the AI is like on it. They hit you immediately.
It was either what he said or what I said about the laws of consent.
No, it's definitely the use of the G word.
Oh God.
Girlfriend?
Gettysburg Address.
Good old days?
Get good.
Yeah. Gecko car
Now
insurance
see,
or Geico.
that's one of those things I will say that I much prefer about the way it works in America versus how I've been told it works in Canada. Y'all's self-defense laws are some bullshit.
Yeah, the thing
There
is,
are no self-defense laws, are there?
there is, but
Um,
if someone, like, the way it works is if someone breaks into your property,
Like,
and say, for example, they shoot me, they hold me at gunpoint, they can, and then I turn around and disarm them and shoot them. Well, they can sue me for bodily harm, but so that they can win the civil suit. But then, when it comes to the criminal suit, they would be ordered to pay back any of the money that'd be ordered to pay them in the civil suit.
who are you shooting that's gonna survive? That's my question.
Well, no, it's anything.
sure.
Like say,
the
like,
real question is, why are you shooting to let them survive?
well, that you get charged with manslaughter, which is even worse.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say that's part of what I've been told is unless you are in the process of dying, you cannot kill a motherfucker in Canada. It doesn't matter if it's self-defense or not, because they will send that ass to prison.
Oh, no.
it depends.
Fuck that.
If
In
it's
America, you're better off letting them die.
if it's justifiable,
I've been told that by state troopers in 3 different houses. Like my foster dad in Pennsylvania had a state trooper buddy of his show up on a welfare check, and he asked them, if somebody breaks into my house, what should I do? State trooper turned his body cam off, looked at him and said, shoot that motherfucker and drag his body inside your door.
Yeah.
I don't
do it,
care
no
what
harm.
it looks like. Drag his ass inside, because if we show up and his body is inside the door frame of your house, you had legal right to kill that motherfucker where he stood.
Yeah, the only
We
problem
got-
with that is forensic.
We got
forensic
Texas.
will
We got
automatically
stand your own ground
bring it
law, so
down.
it doesn't matter
I'll get
what
everything
happens.
set
understand
up for
drag
you.
marks and realize that
I'm gonna
she
get these
was
drugs
not
from my
killed
truck.
inside the house, and then you have tampering with a crime scene and trying to conceal a body.
Oh, what
That's
the?
if you don't know the responding officer. Forensics only show up if an officer calls them for that specific type of situation. If you call them and tell them your house was broken into,
any type of incident where there is a dead body, forensics is called in to investigate. Always. It doesn't matter what the initial ruling of it is.
I know we have stand your own ground here, so you can shoot fucking pretty much
Well,
anybody at any time.
well, you
As
know,
long
you
as
know,
you're-
that's what I'm trying to say.
life
Is
is
like the
threatening.
whole.
you know what's even worse up here in Canada? Say, for example, someone breaks into my house, binds me and my kids, threatens us, shoots us, hurts us, but then trips and falls. He can sue me for.
Heard
Yeah.
that before. I
That's
thought that was
fucking crazy.
craziness.
Nope, it's true.
dumb.
Like that, there's been many
Never lived in
times
Canada.
where a robber
I
was.
mean, your
like,
law's probably gonna change here soon, anyways, when you become a state.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, you're gonna have to fight
Hey.
China for it because we're already a sovereign state of China, more or less, because they own almost all of our major corporations.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking weird, dude. Like this whole Canada U.S. thing, fucking weird.
See, I've also been told that in Canada, with the way their laws work, like if somebody were to attack you and you defended yourself, and then they became like partially disabled from whatever you do to defend yourself.
Do y'all
they can
have
sue
aggressive Canadians there? I mean, they all seem nice.
They're called they're called Cobra chickens.
They're only aggressive when it's wartime.
Hey,
Well, there's a reason why Geneva Conventions are put into place because of Canadians, actually, believe it or not.
oh really?
Yep.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
guys are crazy.
That is actually a thing too, because Canadians, bro, take shit to a whole new level come wartime.
Yep.
You're talking about the people that hit themselves with mustard gas because they were dropping mustard gas on the Germans, and they figured, if I'm already fucked up with mustard gas, climbing into their trenches full of mustard gas won't hurt me anymore because I'm already suffering from mustard gas.
Yep. That. I mean, there's time and time again where nobody in the world said, "Yeah, we can't do that." Canadians are like, "Sure, hold my beer."
Hold the maple syrup, eh?
Yep.
They got marijuana legal there too, right?
Yep. Well,
Yep.
up to 2 grams, 2 ounces on you on is considered personal consumption anymore. It's considered
2 ounces.
Intent
Who's
to
fucking carrying around more than 2 ounces on them? God
well,
damn.
but then you can have 4 plants per household too, so you can grow all your own too if you wanted. But you just
Yeah.
got to figure out how you're gonna dry it and have all that other shit. So, I personally don't partake. I'm saving it for when I get that big C word diagnosed somewhere in my lifetime, so it actually works.
That's fair. I love smoking pot, dude. I wish I could. Can't do it anymore, but God, dude, it's so great.
I wish I could.
One of the best fucking times of my life was being fucking high.
Well, I've
Yeah.
enough time staying grounded as it is with my wizard work. I don't need any help.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like fucking getting stoned, dude, is amazing. Ugh. Food tastes great.
Food already tastes
Sleeping is great.
I already sleep like a baby.
Man, now I take fucking Xanax to go to sleep sometimes.
See, I miss smoking weed. I had less issues with my appetite. I had less times where it's internal.
Yeah, I
thoughts
didn't.
were telling me
I got to the point
people.
where like I didn't even eat all the time when I was stoned. Like I wasn't hungry. Just fucking. I weighed like 120.
Now look at your fat ass.
Oh.
No.
I know, dude. I'm fucking fat now.
Shit.
My brother
One-
weighs more than me, dude. He got fired from his job, and fucking quit drinking. He drank a lot, like a lot of beer, like a lot of beer, and he quit doing that. Started smoking weed. Started going to work out, dude. I fucking didn't even recognize the guy. Like totally different person.
Weed's like
Just
almost
fucking-
anything else, man. You keep yourself under control with it, and you can be completely functional with it.
I smoked it for like 2 years, and I went into a seizure, smoking like regular, like dro out of a pipe, and then a week later, my cousin came over with some like regular like dirt weed, and I smoked it with my dad and my cousin, and they were fine. I just fucking I went into another seizure again, and then I haven't smoked it since then. That was like when I was 17.
That shit's fucking crazy, man. That shit's
Yep.
still wild.
And I went to a neurologist and everything, dude, and they couldn't fucking see anything. They're like, everything looks fine. And I was like, what the fuck? So, guys, dude, I even make edibles, dude. I made fucking brownies. I made gummies, but it didn't turn out good. But I made brownies, dude.
I haven't
Man, I
smoked
think
since
you
the
got
day
high
I
as
saw
shit. And one of your
signed the
buddies just
dotted
was
line.
No, really? How old were you, BK?
17.
17.
Well, I've never touched it because I've seen too many of my friends get absolutely messed up on it, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I had a friend that fucking went from like marijuana to like a bunch of other drugs and ended up on methamphetamines.
Yeah, no, we're good.
and they always teach you.
fucking way.
They always teach you like, oh, it's a gateway drug. I'm like, smoked weed fucking 2.5 years. Never thought about smoking meth. You know what I mean? Like,
See, that's my whole thing. I've heard that shit my whole life. You know, weed is a gateway drug. Well, I'm almost 20 years. I'm almost 2 full decades into smoking weed. And ain't not one time I've ever looked at a blunt and been like, you know what this blunt makes me want? A needle of black tar.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, never once.
I
Never once.
had cocaine in front of me one time at like a house party, and I was smoking weed, and I was watching people do it, and they were like, "You want some?" I was like, "Fuck no, I don't want none of that, dude."
Brother,
gateway
I
drug
used to
bullshit.
sell drugs professionally type shit. Like, I used to move hella different things, anything from capsules to powders to packets, bro. And even being in the business of selling it and smoking weed, I still never looked at any of the shit I pushed and was like, I need that in my system. Hell no.
I think anything that needs to be cut with fucking household cleaner.
The FBI put in my TikTok that they're on their way.
Oh yeah.
Guess it's too bad all of my drug pushing days are 10 plus years in the past and it's outside the statute of limitations in the state I was living in. Fuck that FBI. They pull up, arrest me, and go, I found cocaine.
Yeah, that's what they do. They plant that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure
Well,
they did.
that's what happened to my boy Luigi, man. He was here fucking helping me work on my computer.
He said he was here.
I've seen those videos, dude. It's like,
Those videos.
where's Luigi at? And he's back there in the fucking backpack and hoodie and shit. He's back there making a pizza or whatever. Oh, okay, I'm good. I knew you were here.
It's like one of the only things I did today.
All right, that elevator doesn't work.
Well, BK, I massively appreciate y'all helping talk me through that shit. Casino, if you choose to be my gracious donation daddy over the internet and send that to me
I'll be
tomorrow,
your sugar
then
daddy,
I
baby
really
girl.
appreciate
Don't
it.
you worry.
Oh, now you're gonna get my nipples hard. My lady's gonna have to solve my problems. You can't talk to me like that. You gotta be careful. I get reactions to that.
You'll
type
be
of
happy
thing.
about it too. I mean, if she has to solve your problem, I'm guessing.
It's like the only community I could actually see this shit happening in, like any other fucking community.
Sounds like
of
a
game.
win-win to me, to be honest. He's getting
Right.
his nipples hard. She has to solve his problem. She's getting off because, let's be honest, who doesn't? I'm over here making couples happy.
Oh my god. We
didn't
have
say
a couple
that.
therapists.
Sure, they're playing the dating game.
But
Couples
if
therapist
that
right
manages to be possible and you're down for it, it's massively appreciated. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get off here for the night. Probably get ready to head to bed.
Have a good night.
However, once that shit comes in and my internet gets on, don't worry, I'll be on almost every night. Gotta make up for it.
That's so nice.
Appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll probably hop in here tomorrow to see who's on, get on people's nerves for a minute.
Have a good
All
one.
right.
You know, too.
Oh shit, I'm gonna roll my pickup truck.
Bro, these fucking contracts are dookie.
Hey, I did
wanna shoot people.
Hey, last night I did the pyro to Stanton fucking jump twice.
Yeah, I know.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Hey,
You
it
stop
was
playing that test server.
fucking
Stop it.
sweet, bro. It was cool, dude. Like, I definitely fucking suck at it, but
Doing the
dude,
Polaris.
dude, that's gonna be tough, man. I'm not shitting you. Like, I did in the the F8C, bro, and I was having problems with it. But it was cool, dude. It's such a cool way to switch servers and shit or whatever the fuck it does.
You know what? I've done PTU after PTU after PTU after PTU for this game over the last 4 or 5 years. I'm done with it unless there's like a ship or a feature that I really want to try. I don't bother. Like I got probably about 200 gigs worth of games that my kids play or that I play otherwise when this isn't working the way it should, and it's just like, yeah, I'll get there when I get there. You know, I'm not that worried.
I technically should be on Helldivers right now, but
What's going on with Helldivers?
they just released the Illuminate, and they also put vehicles in the game now.
Yeah, I saw a video
really?
on that they dropped it. You know what? I was playing with that until I did a difficulty 9 mission, or whatever the top end one was. I think it's difficulty 9, right?
10 now, it's Super Helldive.
Anyways, like we literally hammered our way through it, got all the way through it all, did it all, and Buddy at the end of it typed, "Okay, thanks for your guys' help," shot every one of us, kicked us all from the game, and then took off. I was the last one out of the game, and then I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm done. I uninstalled after that. So fuck this
You
shit.
just be playing with the wrong people. I don't play with randoms.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mastered the art of doing it solo with the explosive sniper rifle, but you know, doing the top end ones, you almost need a group to do some of it because it's just too much otherwise. But
Oh yeah, with the new faction, you can't do 10s alone.
nope. But you know what? The thing
Yeah.
was, is I saw their model of how they were rolling. I'm like, no, we're good. I'll go and put my time into something that I feel happy about at the end of the day.
And you're here.
Yeah, well, I want to be on Space Engineers, but
What the
I
fuck?
couldn't get on my private server for creative to do building, so
Is that Quasi?
No,
No.
Quasi's not on.
no. But I should get to bed though because it's going on 11, and I gotta be up early with the kids for a
What the
full day tomorrow.
fuck was that?
Quasi got in my chat earlier and said that he's not getting on today.
Damn.
Yeah, I should get it. Like I said, the kids will be up about 6-ish, 7-ish, and we got a full day tomorrow. So
All right, brother. Well,
You have a good
you have a
night,
good
bud.
night.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be on somewhere around probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow too after they go to bed. But whether I'm doing, because my live stream that of course has 0 viewers because I'm not talking about anything that's getting me into trouble. You know, started off as a space engineer stream, and next thing you know, here it is. It's